Alright, so I haven't made a video in a couple weeks because I haven't truly been feeling it, and I haven't had any true or genuine ideas or experiences to share with you guys. And I know a lot of my videos lately have been talking about motivation and success and how to keep that initial spark of motivation that you get at the beginning of a new passion or idea when it springs up, and how to continue that motivation. And the way that I talked about it was I was kind of telling you guys, whoever's watching this, to really push yourself every day, or however many times a week you want to do this thing, and really push yourself whether you're feeling like doing it or not, because you know that it's going to get you to that place in the future that you want to be at. But there's a difference between just being lazy about progression and not actually being true to your heart. So if you really truly feel like you don't want to do something, really analyze and kind of look at yourself from a really objective standpoint, and realize, am I just being lazy right now? Or am I actually too tired to do this thing right now? Or is this really not something that I love to do? Is this really something that's not true to myself and my heart and my passions? So yeah, it's really different for everybody. You just really need to be really aware of yourself and what you're doing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that a little bit, because I don't want anybody to be pushing themselves too hard. I talked about that kind of fine line between not being too lazy and not pushing yourself too hard, and kind of stressing yourself out and just getting burnt out in the end, you know. So I wanted to read a little excerpt here from The Power of Now. Whenever I feel lost, or whenever I just kind of feel like I don't really know what I'm doing with my life, I like to dabble in my few books that I have that I love, and always so helpful when I read these books. It just makes me feel alive, and it almost feels like these authors know me, and they truly understand me and are speaking to me. I read The Power of Now and The Way of the Superior Man. Typically those are my best tools for when I'm feeling lost. So here we go. It's when there is no way out, there is still always a way through. So don't turn away from the pain. Face it. Feel it fully. Feel it. Don't think about it. Express it if necessary, but don't create a script in your mind around it. Give all of your attention to the feeling, not the person, event, or situation that seems to have caused it. Don't let the mind use the pain to create a victim identity for yourself out of it. Feeling sorry for yourself and telling others your story will keep you stuck in suffering. Since it is impossible to get away from the feeling, the only possibility of change is to move into it. Otherwise, nothing will shift. So give your complete attention to what you feel and refrain from mentally labeling it. As you go into the feeling, be intensely alert. At first, it may seem like a dark and terrifying place, and when the urge to turn away from it comes, observe it, but don't act on it. Keep putting your attention on the pain, and keep feeling the grief, the fear, the dread, the loneliness, whatever it is. Stay alert, stay present with your whole being, with every cell of your body. As you do so, you are bringing a light into this darkness. This is the flame of your consciousness. So some of that language might seem a little bit kind of foreign to you, and maybe a little bit weird, but pretty much the gist of it is just to really embrace the way that you feel. Like, if you feel lonely, or if you're having negative thoughts, or if you don't really know what you're doing with your life, that's how you feel, and that's where you're at right now. So don't fight it, and don't resist it, and don't hate yourself or beat yourself up for feeling a certain way. That's not going to help you. And it might seem kind of weird to just kind of deal with the pain and just kind of face the pain, but as you face it, it may last for hours, it may last for a couple days, but eventually this pain, or this uncomfortable feeling, will kind of transmute into something else, and will kind of fade away and just disappear. but this will only naturally happen in the most progressive way if you really feel it, if you really face it, and you're just honest with yourself about the way that you feel. So what really led me to talking about this video was I haven't made a video in a couple like weeks or so, because like I said, I wasn't really feeling it. It just wasn't really feeling true to me, and I didn't have any genuine experiences or ideas to share with the world. And I honestly was feeling like kind of sad about it, because I love making the videos. It's like one of the main things that like makes me feel alive, and really makes me feel like I'm on my purpose and I'm going in the right direction for myself. So it was like kind of beating myself up about it, and like almost like kind of calling myself lazy. But I was kind of realizing like I'm not being lazy. I just really don't know what to make a video about, and I'm just not feeling it right now. I'm just trying to do some other things with my life right now, and I'm just comfortable with maybe this place that I'm at. So yeah, don't resist the way that you feel. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just feel it fully, and be intensely alert, as Eckhart Tolle says. Be intensely alert, and really observe the way that you're feeling and the way that you're thinking. But yeah, just keep doing you. Hope you took something useful from this video.